Ramona, what did you feel about Shape of Water?
Okay, I am going to give you a very unvarnished answer. I personally liked. I would kind of binge watched a lot of the Oscar movies this weekend because, and I always like to have seen all of them, and I was really behind.
Me too.
So I binge watched. I watched Three Billboards this weekend. I watched Darkest Hour this weekend. I watched I, Tonya. I watched Shape of Water. Like, I mean, I was home a lot. Okay.
Did you watch Lady Bird?
I already had seen Lady Bird. Yeah.
Okay.
So I personally liked Three Billboards. I thought that was excellent. And as a writer, like, I noticed all the little things where they're developing a theme all throughout. Like, even the beginning of the thing where she like helps the beetle turn over and not die. I was like, that was a beautiful scene right there. And like, when you know what the story is about, like, or the scene with the deer, I'm like, this is great writing. Like, it's really. And the characters are really deep.
Bad ending.
All have ending, but
great movie. But
I don't know that I love the ending, but I also thought it was like an interesting choice too, where it was like the whole point of it was that remember the 19-year-old girlfriend is the one who actually delivers the big takeaway line from it, which is that anger always just multiplies. One angry act just creates more, and I'm like, so it's they have these like unexpected turns where it's like she's the proverbial fool who like delivers the most wisdom in one line and like turns Frances McDormand all the way around. But it's, I don't know. I thought that was a great movie.
Did you like Darkest Hour, Ramona?
I loved it. I was like, I'm a history nerd though. Like I binge watched The Crown. I mean, first of all, I love, I'm losing all my cool factor. I like binge watch The Crown, and I'm into British history, and I mean, that's like really, there's just nothing cool about it. But like, I just thought it was like, first of all, it was like a super incredible performance, but I find it very moving, like just how close like the Western world came to being conquered by Hitler. That really brought it home for me. Like, I knew the story, but I didn't know. And it's like, also as somebody who had already seen Dunkirk. So like,
it's so crazy that those two movies, were nominated in the same year.
Yeah, it was
for
like
Best
part
Picture.
1 and part 2. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Like it's almost like Darkest Hour was like prequel. I mean, to Dunkirk, and it really brought Dunkirk into more of a perspective for me of like,
me too.
So I know what you mean. It was like kind of slow and boring, but like, if you like the Brits, most everything's gonna be slow and boring.
Here's the thing. I just didn't enjoy like the whole movie was. And I get it. It was about you getting to know, like Winston Churchill and his ability to give these like speeches. And I just don't enjoy movies where people are talking at you the whole time with really no like action. But his performance was spectacular. I actually kind of think that David Kaluuya from Get Out.
He was great, yeah.
To me, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have been upset. Like, I get why Oldman won, because it was such, like, the makeup, the transformation, like, the commitment to the part. But, I just think that's, like, so obvious. It's like whenever someone, Yeah,
that was, like, but it really was. There was, like, so much depth. But here's the thing. If there was going to be somebody else who won Best Actor, like, I like David also. But damn, Timothée Chalamet was good. Did you see?
Oh, I haven't seen the movie. I'm super looking forward to it. I heard he's. He was amazing in Lady Bird too, and he had a small part, but he like jumped off the screen, and I hear he's just like the next big star. I know, that's what I'm hearing.
Woo! Like he to me was like he could have had a Lupita Nyong'o kind of series. It could have been. It could have been like season. I mean, as is, he just like jumped off the screen, right?
From LaGuardia High School.
Yeah.
I mean, he's best actor nominee, and he's what, like 18?
22? I think he's 22, but
I just made up an age.
Well, in the movie, he's about 18, but like Cass, like I did not think the movie was anywhere close to as good as Brokeback. Okay, so like if we're in that genre, it was not like. Like, when I watched Brokeback Mountain, I felt like I had watched a paradigm-shifting movie. Like, I was like, oh my God, that was so good. This movie is, like, a nice movie about first love. Like, it's a I thought it was, like, I loved how it tackled, it's obviously the two characters, it's a same-sex relationship, but they're not necessarily, it's sort of experimental, and it's, like, they treat it with, like, such respect and honesty, and they don't necessarily, like, dwell on, immediately people go, wait, are they gay or are they not?
Right.
What happens? Like they don't get into those type of things. They just treat it like right on the note. Like it's just what it is.
I can't wait to see that. And actually, the one scene in Lady Bird, where she's like outside her work and she's hugging her boyfriend, like that scene to me also, and that scene and the scene with the mom when she drives away from the airport, like those two
that
scenes.
Was great.
Out of all the movies I saw, those two scenes like made me feel something like, wow. Like, so that's why I really loved Lady Bird as well. So anyways,
well, let me can I just say my Get Out thing though? Okay.
Yeah.
Get Out is so different and like brave and like, but my problem with Get Out is that I think Get Out started me an anxiety attack. Like I watched it like on a Friday night. Yeah. And the whole rest of the weekend, like I was just like freaking out. Like I was having like super high anxiety, and I was like, I don't know what it was. This damn movie, man, that like started me down a like rabbit hole, and I was like, I don't know, like as much as so like all of my feelings on Get Out are like clouded by the fact that it like actually did produce a visceral reaction, right? Like it was just.
Well, because it was something, it was brave and it was something like we'd never seen. It was a horror, satire, comedy, like all wrapped in one. And so you're like, what kind of mind freak is happening right now?
Yeah. I mean, that's why it absolutely should have won best screenplay. I'm so glad that it won that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it would, but I think the Oscars are like sensitive to like not snub really original films by, African Americans and women and other minorities. I mean, like there's been like, they got called out a couple years ago, right? Like,
yeah.
And I heard, what was you heard some stat, I don't want to get this wrong, I'm sure, but somebody tweeted this, that, Shape of Water is the first movie with a female lead to win Best Picture since, that boxing movie. Is that right? Baby?
Oh, $1 Million Baby?
Yeah, $1 Million Baby. Like, I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's pretty big, huh?
Yeah. Beat that, Adnan and Ben Lyons and Cinephile. That's an Oscars recap. Han, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm keeping close all my hot takes on these things you guys talked about.
Why?
People get very upset with me, and B,
I know.
We don't need to go that long. Is why?
Okay, I just didn't know if you
I mean, I tweeted one thing like Shape of Water to me. It's like that was just sort of like a human story, and it was interesting, and there was like some really nice writing and some really good scenes. But like, I like my Best Picture movies to deal with big, huge issues of the day, and like Shape of Water to me dealt with like, being an outcast, not having friends, like the sort of ignored people in our world. It was nice, it was good, but like. You had a movie that dealt with like 3 billboards. Like, damn, that dealt with some deep stuff. And like, Get Out.
Okay, here's my Oscars hot take. This was a weak year for movies. It's just like it was fine.
Well, they're all on Netflix. Yeah. They're all limited series now. The best stuff is going to go into limited series.
Well, I mean, last year.
Like, compared to last year was
a strong year.
Moonlight and La La Land, those were 2 just spectacular movies.
Ugh, I'm not into La La Land. I saw it and I was like, they dancing on the 405.
I get it. But it was like I understood. I understood what they were trying to do, and I understood
do you watch musicals normally? Like when you live in New York, how often do you go to musicals?
I like musicals.
So I liked like 10 different musicals I've seen in the last few years more than I liked Moonlight. I mean, La La Land.
That's
right?
fine. I get it. Right? I mean, but it made people feel something, I guess. So that's also part of it. Okay.
I don't know. Wait, if we want to go on just like super random rants. Like that Denzel Washington movie last year, Jackie McMullen and I watched that together at a theater, and we both like it's like that dawning
Which one are you talking about? The one that was nominated?
What was it? What's it called? Fences, right?
Fences, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Jackie and I go over. We're at LA Live. She's in town. I'm like, you want to go see Fences? Because we had to kill some time before like a game.
Oh gosh.
And we like it was kind of like when you're walking out of the movie and it's like
you're
somebody
exhausted.
turns to the other one. And they're like, so what'd you think? And you're like, am I going to be the first one that said I hated every second of that?
Yes.
And like, she was like, oh, good. I'm so glad you did too.
It was exhausting.
That to me was the most insufferable movie I've seen.
You guys want a real?
So long.
You want a real hot movie take? I got a scorcher.
Go, Han. Oh, Han. Yeah, that's why people get mad at you.